There have been some magnificent moments for Indian fans to cherish at the T20 World Cup. From the title triumph in 2007 to Kohli's chasing heroics, there is an abundance of special moments when it comes to the T20 World Cup. This is what appeals the most to the audience and ensures that they keep coming back to watch more. In this video, let's take a quick look at the top Indian moments in the T20 World Cup history. T20 World Cup 2007 triumph. No one in the cricketing fraternity knew what to expect from the T20 World Cup in 2007. It was the cricketing equivalent of wandering into the unknown. So when a young Indian side lifted the maiden T20 World Cup trophy, it instantly became a hit across the country. The players scaled the summit in a format that wasn't a familiar one at that time. That victory changed the cricket landscape in India. So much might not have happened if not for the great work done by the Indian team in the inaugural T20 World Cup edition. Suresh Raina scores maiden T20 international Indian century. While batting first in a group game against South Africa during the 2010 T20 World Cup, India found themselves in a spot of bother against a bowling lineup that had Dale Steyn and Morne Morkel at the peak of their powers. India had lost both their openers in the power play. India needed someone to save the day for them, and that's exactly what Suresh Raina did when he entered the scene. A knock of 101 from 60 balls and Raina became the first player to score a T20 international century. There are knocks and then there are some special knocks. This contribution certainly belonged to the latter. Raina's batting effort will definitely be remembered by posterity. Kohli against South Africa in the T20 World Cup semi-finals of 2014. Virat Kohli has been a recurrent theme in many successful chases of India in the T20 World Cups. South Africa have often endured tough times while competing against India in the T20 World Cup. These two sides faced each other in the semis of 2014 T20 World Cup. South Africa were the side better placed at halfway mark, having put on 172 on the board. But Virat Kohli rose to the occasion. He made an unbeaten 72-run effort from just 44 balls, ensuring India progresses to the final. Kohli's knock against Pakistan at the Eden Gardens in the T20 World Cup of 2016. India has always watched Virat Kohli delivering on the biggest stages. It was a rain-curtailed match against the arch-rivals Pakistan in the 2016 T20 World Cup. The Eden Gardens crowd in Kolkata was vociferously behind India. India did find themselves in a tricky situation while chasing 119 from 18 overs. The Pakistani opening bowlers reduced India to 23 for 3. That's when Kohli pulled off yet another saviour act. His unbeaten 55 from 37 stood out on a day when most of his colleagues struggled. There is an inordinate amount of support for India when they play in big tournaments. Quite naturally, the level of expectation also then rises exponentially. For India to stitch moments of wonder that help them win leaves an indelible mark in the memories of their avid followers. The writing is on the wall this time as India prepares for its attempt to be crowned champions once again. If the bowling can complement the batting, we might have many more top Indian moments to savor in the future.